Yeah.
we've made $37,000 in 11 days, and we
Yeah.
have never announced our product, like ever inside our free community.
Mm.
So what I would recommend you do instead is you can still talk about what you have inside your problem, but I wouldn't directly sell them on that post, but rather I would sell them on the call. So I would book them to a call. So you have
Yeah.
post to a call, to like a one-on-one call with you, which is a sales call, and
Yeah.
then you sell to them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you can even do like one or two calls in between to just warm them up even more, create a couple points of contact and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a discovery call, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. The discovery call is more like a sales call. That's what we call the sales call. And then you
Mm.
have the setting call, which is going to be more. That's just going to set the coaching. Oh, sorry, the discovery call up. That's going to set the sales call up.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So it really depends on how many calls you're booking. If you're, of course, if you're booking 20 calls a week right now, it might not make sense for you to do setting calls as well because then you're just doing no like a lot of setting calls and then you have to do sales calls as well. But if you're
Right.
booking less calls right now, it would definitely make sense for you to do setting calls and sales calls as well because you would close way more people, right? What do you
Okay.
think?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I should do it. And so, like, this is my mind, right? The framework will be I CTA them from my YouTube videos to my community. From my
Mhm.
community, I set, well, I give free value and free value and everything, and also I I do setting calls. Like for example, wait, how would you make people come into the setting call? Like for example, I should make like a post like I don't know. If you have this problem and if you have this problem, I open a coaching space, whatever, and come join me in my call, for example.
Exactly, man. Exactly, 100%.
Okay.
You just say like, oh yeah, cool, man. So if you struggle with I don't know XYZ,
Yeah.
then comment below. You can also do like then comment below. I don't know, call, and I will give you a free call. Or you can just say then book a call right here, and you just send the link, right? That's completely up
Okay.
to you. It doesn't really matter. But that's
Okay.
that's definitely what I would do in your situation, man. Like that's a perfect funnel right there.
Okay. Okay. So, recapping. So, YouTube to community, community to like a setting call, setting call to sales call, and I just the cloud.
Exactly, man. 100%. You nailed it, man. You nailed it. That's
Thank-
that's exactly what I would do in your situation.
Okay.
So what are you doing to like what other things are you planning to do on Discord to book calls right now?
Like in how I can bring more value, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like how you can bring more value, maybe how you can get more calls booked as well. So for example, through webinars or I don't know, maybe you have courses or I don't
Mm.
know, can you DM people on Discord as well?
Sorry, how?
Can you DM people on Discord as well?
Yeah.
Sick. I would definitely DM them, man. 100%.
Yeah, like, hey man, I saw that you have this problem, and I can tell. Yeah, I got you. So, yeah, I was thinking about making some courses, and I don't know if you think this is a good idea. Like having my coaching, like for example, if they join my coaching program, I also give them courses and more value. But I was thinking about also selling the courses like independently.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
like a good strategy.
I would say it depends on how much you're selling it for. You don't really want to overwhelm your free people by adding a lot of things there, right? But for example, let's say how much is your paid community right now?
No, I currently don't have a paid community.
Okay, so but you do have a paid program, right?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, how much is that right now?
$300 a month.
All right, cool, cool. So let's say people buy that for $300 a month, right?
Yeah.
What you can do is maybe sell the course for $200 or something like that.
Mm.
And the reason why is because then the paid community will see way more. It will seem way higher value because let's say you have three courses in there, but you sell each course for $200. They're going
Yeah.
to be like, oh fuck, that's crazy value right there, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Big
Uh,
companies are actually doing the same right now. Like they have this, they I don't know if you've seen this, but you have like a large. Let's say you want to get like a diet coke or something like that, right? You have
yeah.
like a large, which is like I don't know, $3.50. Then you
Yeah.
have medium, which is $3.25, and then you have small, which is like $3.
Yeah.
Because of this, the large coke seems like it's way less, if that makes sense. That seems like the best deal, even though
Yeah.
they
Right.
just increased the prices from the medium and the small.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. And
Cool.
I wanted also to ask you, like, how is your does your framework for community work?
That's a very good question. What exactly? What framework exactly would you like to know?
Yeah, because when I asked you on the DMs of school about that your business partner told me to make a community, you told me that you have an exact framework for this. So
100%, 100%. All right, cool. Let me show you what I got, right?
sure.
I'm going to share my screen right now. Just let me know when you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, cool, cool. So it's honestly it's mainly three phrases, right? So the first one is you just need to set things up. This is very important to set things up right now.
Okay.
Mm, Set your community up in a way that makes conversion easy. Then you want to nurture them. You want to warm them up. You want to make sure that they're really invested into what you do. You want to break limiting beliefs and all that stuff, right? And then
Okay.
the third step is just converting them. So like having them book a call with you, converting
Mm,
them to a setting call. That's
okay.
that's basically the main three steps from the community. Now
Okay.
inside every step, there's multiple steps as well. So we have welcome them, which you can do with a welcome post, right?
Okay.
Then we also have a welcome course. By the way, this is designed for school community. So I don't know exactly if you can do all these. Can you pin posts in your community in like a Discord community as well?
I don't know if you can ping them, but you can make so that when someone joins, the first thing they see is like a specific like text chat, so I can make the welcome there.
Nice, nice. All right, cool. Yeah, no, 100%, man. Yeah, then that's what I would do. So that's the welcome post. Then you have the welcome course as well.
Yeah.
And then you have the classroom. You just want to quickly set the classroom up as well. Mm, I'm going to send this over to you, by the way. But you have, yeah. So basically, what you want to do is you want to have one win section inside the classroom.
Okay.
Then you want to have a value course, basically, where you give. I would recommend you give like 1/5 of your program just as a value course.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Are you doing group calls right now?
No. I don't think. Do you think they are like good?
How many members do you have inside your community right now?
Currently, I haven't booked a call.
No, no, no. How many people do you have inside your community right now? Like
Yeah.
in the Discord.
No. That's why I haven't created a Discord yet. Uh. So yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad, bro. My bad.
No.
I thought you had it already, but
No. No.
no.
No.
Mm, I would say it depends on how many people are inside. If there's like 100 people inside, you can do group calls because let's say I don't know, five people join the call, then
Yeah.
and maybe like 10 people watch it as well. Then you have 15 people seeing your group coaching call, right? That is pretty big leverage because you basically just solve their problems, you help them, you give them advice,
Mm,
and that yeah, that's the main thing. And then you can just always give a call to action at the end, right? But it will build a lot of goodwill. You can break limiting beliefs there as well. So I would say
yeah.
it depends on how many members you have because if you have 20, it doesn't make too much sense because it's just too little, right?
Okay. I got you. And when you do like grouping calls, uh, what like of course you give free value and you solve their problems already.
Mhm.
And you personally, how would you CTA them to like your paid program?
Yeah, that's a great question, man. I would honestly not even. I don't even pitch my paid program, to be honest. I just
Mm.
do sales calls. So that's maybe like a mindset shift that you can adopt. Is like I wouldn't even do. I wouldn't even pitch the paid program. I would just say, all right, cool, man. So I know we've spoken about X, Y, and Z, and I know we've spoken about this and this and this as well.
Yeah.
I would just recommend that if you would like to get way more help with this, way more personalized help from me, then just book a free
Oh,
one-on-one call right here.
okay, okay. Okay. I got you. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, man, that's what I would do. Then you just book a one-on-one call with them. This is, I wouldn't even do this if I were you. This is like a webinar. You know what a webinar is, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can put a webinar inside a course as well. I wouldn't say that's like the highest leverage thing for you to do right now. So then we have the calendar. As I said, just you can. I'm not even going to explain this. I wouldn't even do these two things for you right now.
Okay.
This is all I would do for to basically welcome them, right?
Okay.
Then we have nurturing. For the nurturing, you want to break limiting beliefs. So right now, like people, you're a productivity coach, right?
I'm more like a confidence coach.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, so you're more like a confidence coach. Um, I would say there's a lot of limiting beliefs that people have when trying to buy from you. There's a lot of limiting beliefs that they have. For example, they say, "Oh, I feel like I'm already confident," but then they don't want to speak to people. For example, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so many limiting beliefs that people have, which is the reason they don't book a call with you right now. And basically, what you want to do is you just want to break those limiting beliefs by just telling stories.
Telling stories. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Then
like telling
also,
stories about how I personally overcame like my confidence problems.
exactly, man. 100%. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I actually made a post about this. Um, So basically inside my free community, I made a like Loom video for another guy, and I basically explained how to break these limiting beliefs even
yeah.
more. I would recommend you check that out as well. It's just a pin post.
Okay, okay.
Then this is just selling the dream, showing the lifestyle that speaks kind of for itself. Then providing more value that speaks for itself as well.
Yeah,
Then showing that you are credible. A lot of people always are like, okay, cool. Why should I trust you? I
okay.
know that you're a confidence coach, but why should I trust you? And
Right.
if you can tell them, for example, the client success results or the client results that they had, or you can tell your own stories on how you overcame something, that is
Yeah.
very powerful. And
Sorry.
yeah, go.
And how like is there any like story framework you have for like nurturing them?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's actually a very good question. I'm going to send that over to you.
Okay, okay.
Story framework. But basically, all you want to do is, if you want to keep it simple, just say before, during, after. This is what I use a lot in my post, where basically you say how how life was before you did the thing that you discovered,
Yeah.
how you discovered something, how you discovered like your mindset shift, and
Okay.
then what happened after, like how your life is right now, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay, okay. Makes sense.
All right, cool, cool. Then here are a couple tips for engagement as well. So yeah, I haven't really created this yet, but basically the main thing that you want to do is you want to incentivize people. Do you have
Hmm.
Loom right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What you might want to do is when somebody makes a post, you just make a Loom about their
Yeah,
posts. Like
yeah.
that's
I tell you, I say that you do this a lot. Like you make a loom every time to respond. I think that's like really great. I love it.
thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, bro. Like it helps so much with getting people to engage more. It's insane. It's genuinely insane, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, that like it really gets people to do more. So then for the conversion mechanisms, you can DM them, you can just create a post and then just give a call to action. You can do group calls. That's honestly all I would recommend for you right now.
Okay.
That's literally it, man. So
Okay.
yeah, I do need to be honest. I'm still building this document. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to send it over to you still, and then you can just take a look at it, even though it's still.
By the way, like a quick tech. I don't know how do you manage this, but in like a community, obviously you need like admins and moderators. And who who will you trust for that role? Like, do you have friends for this community, for example, or do you hire people? What do you do?
Yeah, very good question, man. Honestly, we haven't really got any moderators or something like that right now. However, what you can do and what I would recommend and what we plan to do as well is we don't hire people. We just get the person that is already active inside our community and he's just going to do all the moderating. And of course, we can give him like, I don't know, $50 or $100 a month or something like that. But he will get basically more status because he's seen as the moderator, the guy that everybody kind of, I don't know, respects or that everybody has to respect.
Yeah,
He's already active inside the community, so he doesn't really need to do any more work. And you're getting a community that's pretty clean as well. So
yeah,
that's
no,
what I would recommend.
and it gives him more like points, like you told me.
Hmm.
Yeah, 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 that's a really good like strategy. Yeah, great man.